Hey guys, what's up? I feel like I look insane right now because, I don't know, I just am insane, okay? I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick little story time before I get into the video because I think I've had the craziest week of my life. Not actually, but pretty close to it. Let me tell you the quick version. I have been riding an electric scooter to work now that I live double the distance from where I was living before at my dad's house. I was on my electric scooter. It had been raining earlier in the day and I was about to go head home. As I was scootering at 19 miles an hour, the top speed, my scooter jerked out from under me and launched me off into the road.
Bruh.
The side of my right thigh completely bruised, like it was bigger than my hand. It's still there, it freaking hurts. My knee is scraped up, my shin is completely bruised as well on that side. I literally needed help getting dressed. I needed help getting in and out of the car. Thankfully, I could say the pain has gone down. It was completely just physically limiting for me, and it made me appreciate life so much more. That's the story time for ya. So, yeah. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a things I enjoyed at my wedding video. So, yeah. I've been married for over a month now, which is insane to think about. So I'm gonna be talking about things that I loved at our wedding. So our wedding was on the 4th of July. Then we got sealed in our religion's temple, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. On the 3rd, I had my bachelorette party. We watched the Lindsay Lohan and, oh my gosh, what is her name? Jamie Lee Curtis Freaky Friday, the original version. I've not seen the second one yet. I want to, but I don't know if it's good or not. We had this like hat. Anytime the word wedding was mentioned or marriage, anything like that, we'd pass the hat around and whoever was wearing the hat last got a bag of candy. So that was super fun, and I just thought it was a super cute and like affordable way to spend the night because we were all just like exhausted and like everything else after a week of planning. The night of the 3rd, I did do something I absolutely loved with my best friend. We did a sleepover and we literally chatted all night. We just chatted about everything, like what I was nervous about, what I hoped would happen. I will cherish that night forever. It was so good because it's just like surreal laying there and just talking to your best friend before you marry your other best friend. It was just super cool to soak in that moment a little bit. And then on the 4th, with a total of like 2 hours of sleep for my wedding day. Can't believe that I like didn't even sleep. But we got to our church building where we had our wedding and I was literally just in sweats and a t-shirt. I was like, I'm not getting in anything fancy at all. I'm not that type of person until I have to put on my dress. We got there with an hour till picture time. I didn't put on any makeup, which I loved. This was a personal choice. I don't wear makeup on the daily, and I hate makeup on me. It's just not my thing. So I got a lot of judgment for that leading up to my wedding day, that I didn't want to wear an ounce of makeup. Didn't even wear mascara, nothing. I didn't care if I had a zit on my face, and I did have a zit on my face. That's just who I am. I really don't mind it. And my hairstylist that I had originally planned to have was my sister, and she was unfortunately not able to make it. She lives out of state, and her husband had some medical issues going on, and I completely understand why she wasn't able to make it, but she did attend virtually. But as a result, I had to find someone kind of last minute to do my hair. At the same time, I kind of had them in my mind already as a plan B in case anything happened. They did a great job. It was literally just my friend and my cousin helping me, and I felt so beautiful. It was the hairstyle I wanted, everything. And then I threw on my dress with literally like 20 minutes until the ceremony, and people were starting to show up, and I had to go outside and do my first look photos, and that honestly took so much nerves off of me. The whole day leading up to that, I was just like so stressed, like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And I took the photos and I was like, oh, the wedding's in 5 minutes? Oh, okay. Let's go do it. When I stepped out on that stage to get married, I wasn't nervous at all. I also kept my budget under $2,000. I got my dress, veil, all my decorations, all my food for less than $2,000. I got my dress on Amazon, my veil on Amazon. I think my veil was like $10, my dress was $180, my shoes were off Amazon, and all my decorations were off Amazon and Hobby Lobby and homemade. And then my food was also homemade by friends and family that were so nice to do that for us. Another thing I loved was that we kind of just had a really chill reception. We didn't have like a first dance or speeches or anything like that. Like, we just kind of were like, all right, it's a holiday. You guys can go or stay if you want. We're gonna have some music playing, we're gonna have some food and snacks in the back. Like, yeah, it was a really fun reception. And then my husband surprised me with a speech at the end. And he just told our story, and I will put that in my wedding video when I edit it. After the wedding, we exited through these doors in the church building, and we went out to our car, and everyone was waving little like mini flags around. And originally we thought it would be cute if we did it like at night with sparklers, but that's just so like cliche nowadays. Everyone does sparklers or bubbles, and I was like, why not get mini flags? I just loved the mini flags idea, because when we have those photos like on our wall, like people will know like we got married on the 4th of July. And then we went in our car. My sister and her family put together a cute little gift basket for us to have a nice romantic evening, and gave us some little snacks and like household items. So that was really nice of them. And we had this cute little like romantic lighting dinner at our home that I am now sitting in, and I just loved it so much. It was so romantic and so cute. And then we went ahead and watched the fireworks. We went to a lake to watch the fireworks, and it was just so nice, except mosquitoes were biting us, so probably should have been more prepared with bug spray. On the 5th, we woke up, got ready together to go to the temple. For those of you who are new here or not familiar with my church that I go to, we believe in an ordinance called sealing. And basically, when you get married civilly, they say, till death do us part. And then when you go to the temple, we believe that we are sealed together as a couple and as a family. We believe our family is forever, and that just has helped me so far in my marriage remember how important God is in our relationship and what our goal is in the grand scheme of things, to be together forever and live our lives accordingly so that we can receive those blessings from the temple sealing. It was just such an amazing experience. It was so beautiful. The bride's room I got ready in, so pretty. It was amazing. I'll never forget it. And I could just feel the most peace I've ever felt in my whole life, and I'm so grateful that I made that decision. But I'm really glad I was able to have the best of both worlds and do a civil wedding before the temple sealing, because I wanted all of my friends and family to be there when I said my I do's and when I actually got like legally married. And then in the temple I had a more intimate moment with my close family and friends. Then after the sealing, we went back to the church building that I was married in, and we had this like a lunch / early dinner thing. My sister-in-law made the most delicious tacos. There were like, I think there was like 4 different types of meats. It was so delicious. I literally am obsessed. I still have some in my freezer, and now that I'm like saying this out loud, I want some for dinner. Then we went on our honeymoon. We did like a staycation for our honeymoon, so we went to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure since we live in Florida, and we have passes, so we just kind of went there because it was free and we just really had to pay for like food and gas. So it was really nice, but had a lot of fun. That was my wedding day, wedding week, things that I absolutely loved that we did, and kind of just like the whole recap. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that I can start pumping out videos, because I honestly, gonna be real with you guys, I don't have work like the entire next week. Basically I work one day. I don't know what my job is doing. Where'd that come from? Where are my hours? I am going to be grinding on YouTube and on my Instagram account. You guys better go follow my Instagram. I've been posting reels and behind the scenes content. I will put it right here on the screen and also linked below because why not? And if you want, check out my Amazon storefront. I will put all the things that I can remember that I got for my wedding from there in my link, and you guys can maybe just scroll through and check for your own wedding, or honestly for any event, these things would be perfect. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.